Hi guys, today I want to make a video about meditation. In the last 1 week, at least 5 people have come up to me and asked me about what meditation is and how can they practice meditation. Everyone knows the benefits of meditation, everyone wants to practice meditation, but somehow I feel a lot of people think that it's a very archaic practice, or they feel that it's hard and they don't know exactly how to go about it. And some people feel that it requires a lot of practice and a lot of time to meditate, and a lot of people think meditation is about levitation, and if you're not aspiring to levitate, then there's no point in meditation. No, that's not true. I know a lot of people who meditate, but I don't know anyone who levitates. That's not what meditation is about. I think meditation is something that everyone should do. It's something that's very important in today's time when stress has become like a major factor for everyone. I don't know anyone who's not stressed. And and it's just become such an important part, such an integral part of everyone's life that I feel sometimes that people are not spending enough time to de-stress. And I think meditation is a way to de-stress. And so I meditate every day, and it doesn't require more than 10 minutes to really start to feel centered, or just to sort of to talk to yourself and to know that you're on the right track, or your life is going the way that you want to go. And that's what meditation is really about. It's about talking to yourself and sort of checking in with yourself every day to understand whether you are sort of moving towards a direction that in life that you want to move towards. Whether it's in your job or in your relationship or in anything else in life, with different projects, personal projects, professional projects. So, and I think meditation is just a way to do that, to connect back to yourself. I know a lot of people think meditation is about reaching moksha or nirvana, like a greater thing, a higher thing. But if you first connect to yourself, then you can eventually start to think about connecting to a higher power. So the way I meditate, there are 2 things that you could do on a daily basis that qualify as meditative practices, although they're very simple. So the first thing that you could do is right before you sleep, just lie down on your bed, or stand or sit in Padmasana, whatever meditative pose that you're comfortable with, and close your eyes and just start to inhale and exhale. And long inhalations and long exhalations as slow as possible, and just keep a track of how many counts, of how many times you're inhaling and exhaling, and start to count from 1 all the way to 10. And this is really hard. It sounds like it's really easy, but it's really hard because people tend to lose track. I tend to lose track. By the 4th one, my mind wanders, and by the time I'm back, I come back to my breathing. I don't know whether I'm on the 6th one or the 8th one, and then I start all over again. And I've been practicing this for a long time, but there's only like maybe 1 day out of like 5 days when I can actually go from 1 to 10 without my mind wandering. And I give myself 10 minutes to do this. So I set my timer, I set an alarm clock for 10 minutes, and I just watch my breathing for 10 minutes. And initially when you start this, it seems like a long time. It seems you get very impatient and you keep on checking the clock. But that's the whole thing about meditation, that you want to be patient and you want to spend enough time doing it, and eventually you'll get good at it. So now I have like one out of 5 days. Before it was like I would go for 2 weeks without being able to count all the way till 10. So the idea is to keep your breathing slow and steady, and to stay in touch with your breath. So that's one way to meditate right before you sleep. Another way that I feel is a good way to meditate is to keep a journal. So start your day with writing a journal. So I have a notebook that I picked up a long time ago when my friend and I went to the Jaipur Lit Fest, and I start each day with just putting down thoughts about the day. And eventually, with a little bit of practice, you start to notice, whether your day actually goes according to what you write down. Because usually what people write down, what you tend to write down are deep thoughts, because your day has just started. And you're not thinking about work yet, hopefully. And you're not thinking about your problems yet. You're just thinking about something else. You're in a different frame of mind. So whatever comes out at that time is something that's that has not been influenced by people or by the TV or by social media. It's just something that comes from within. And initially, when you start writing your journal, it can be like a cathartic experience. You would just write about things that that do bother you. Maybe there's a problem that you're going through, and it's just coming out on the pages. But eventually, because all these feelings are now out and you've just written about them and you've thought about them, then you can actually tune into what you would like in the future or what you would like in the present, and so the diary or the journal really serves to sort of connect you, or to ensure that the first thing in the morning you're thinking about something positive, something that you would like to do. So you're going into the day with an idea of where you want your day to go, or where you want your life to go. And eventually you'll see eventually, after a couple of weeks or maybe a couple of months, that you stay with that feeling of what you want and where you want your life to go. You stay with it for a longer time, for longer in the day. So I think it's really useful, just to sort of tune in with yourself first thing in the morning, instead of with social media, Facebook, or something else, or coffee or something, So I think these are the two ways to meditate, which are simple, which are easy, and they only take 10 minutes of your time. And they have more of an impact on how you live and on how you choose to live and the quality of your days. They have more of an impact than a practice which claims to take you to levitation, or which claims to take you to moksha or nirvana. What we're looking at is how to make your life now useful, fruitful, fulfilling. And I think these two practices would really help anyone out. So do try it and let me know how you like it, or how it affects your day. Thank you.